Welcome back, guys. Today I'll be showing you how to make 1,000,000 coins on EAFC. So if you're new around here and you need the coins, you are in the right place. And remember, guys, we're giving away 9 copies of EAFC. All you've got to do is subscribe and send me proof over on Instagram and you'll be entered into the giveaway. Guys, do you need some coins in a quicker way? Well, so if you guys are sick of losing at FIFA because your team isn't good enough or you're not good enough at the game, then right now you need to head over to skycoach.gg. Not only can they coach you in your weekend league or play your games for you, you can buy any amount of coins you want, and all of the services get 10% off right now with the code PRORECALL. Go check them out below. Make sure to click the link in the description and let's get into it. So of course, guys, we're going to start off with a pack, and if we do get a good player, I will of course add another copy onto the EAFC giveaway. I'm pretty hopeful that we won't get a good player because we've been pretty mud. That was close. So for those of you guys starting off with not many coins who you need to build up before you move on to the bigger methods, you can go over to the managers section, and if you go over to Brazil, France, England or Netherlands, all of those can be used as a filter. You've got Brazil and France kind of on the higher end at 4 or 5k. England and Netherlands are around the 2k mark. England will be a little bit cheaper at times, so just make sure to start on those to build your coins. Now another little one for you guys with the lower coin budget, we've got Gold Rare, Forward, Netherlands and Premier League. Obviously this one doesn't need Playstyle Plus, so I should take that off. And you're looking at Janjuma and Gakpo, so a nice little one for you to boost your coins up at the lower end. So if you pop this on around 2k, you can see there's quite a few of the cards. I think this one's probably around the 1.8. That seems to be bang on, actually. 2k seems to be around what they're selling for, so you probably want to be picking these up at 1.7, 1.6, that kind of area. Try sell them on at 1.9 or 2k. If they don't sell at 2k, you can still make a profit at 1.9 that is over 100 coins. If you want to guarantee yourself a minimum of 200 coins profit per card, you go to 1.6. And yes, I am gutted that we have just missed another min price snipe of a card. We're not having the best day today, guys, in terms of snipes. We're having a bit of a slow one, but it doesn't look like it's going to pick up. So guys, I've got 6 filters today ranging from 20k all the way to 200k to make you a ton of coins. So we're starting off with Gold Rare, CDM, Premier League, and then you want to put Playstyles only. You set this to a minimum of 10,000 coins and you're going to be looking at Rodri and Casemiro. So you've got 2 really decently priced figures here for the start. You're looking at around the 20k mark. Now bear in mind, if a big SBC does come out, these prices will rise, so you can actually make a little bit more coinage off of them. It looks like they're sat at around 24 right now. 23 seems to be the mark. There's a few there, so at 24 I can imagine there's going to be quite a few pages. Let's have a look. So you can see that's kind of where it picks up. So we're going to aim to sell these on at 23k, which means the EA tax is 1,150 coins. So if you go down by 2k, you're making 850 coins a snipe. If you want to make a minimum of a k per snipe, just knock it down to 2750. So obviously this is the current market value. You need to always be sure to check what the market value is before you start sniping, guys. And you can kind of see that the sniping isn't going as fast as it usually should. There's a little bit of loading time. So that's either the EA servers or my Wi-Fi, but it doesn't matter either way. When a snipe pops up, we're going to snag it. Oh, I lied. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I did it to... Oh, I changed the price to go on to compare price, and then one came up for the lower price. Didn't realise, and we missed it. So we're going to move on. And if you like this shirt or any of the other football shirts I've been wearing recently, go check out Best Football Kits in the description and get 12% off with my code. So for this next one, similar story. We're looking at Playstyles Plus, Premier League, Portugal and midfielder. For this one, we've got Bruno and of course Bernardo Silva. So this is one we looked at recently and I couldn't really figure out how to get rid of the other City midfielder. I can't remember his actual name, but he's like 80 rated, and Playstyle Plus was the solution. So once again, we do need Playstyle Plus, and once again, it is showing that EA have introduced a very nice extra feature so we can do some more sniping. So for this one, a little bit lower coinage. You're looking at around the 16k mark for a sell on these boys. As you can see, not many at 16k, so you can probably push 16.5. You want to probably snipe these at 15.5 or 15.250. You're making around 500 or 600 coins off these, so not as much as the last filter, but you're not having to spend as much, so you can do it on a lower coin budget. If you have 30 or 40k, this one's probably for you, whereas if you have a little bit more, you might go for that last one. We've missed that one, but I think by the skin of our teeth, because when you get that loading message where it's like this bid could not be placed at this time, it's basically that you almost got it rather than you completely missed it. It looks like they're going up pretty fast, so I don't know if that's just the market being mud right now, people just trying to offload Bernardo Silvas, but it does look like we're in the market for a snipe. Go on. Come on, what more can I do? Now, if you set your minimum to 10,250, put in French and then Premier League, you're going to be looking at quite a few very good players. You've got Diaby, you've got Varane, you've got Saliba, you've got, I'm sure there's another one. There's definitely another one. Should we see if he comes up? It's not, Nkuku, that's the other one. So you've got a couple options here. Unfortunately, because of the new position changes, you can't go for, forward, for example, because that would maybe previously have Nkunku and Diaby, but you don't get that anymore. So now you just have a bit of a wider berth of players, which is not bad. It's not amazing, but it's also not bad. It's kind of a 50-50. We've got the playstyle plus option as well. So they did take something away, but also add something to it. You're looking at about 50k for a Diaby, which right now means 2.5k EA tax. So if we go down to 45k, we're making 2.5k per snipe. So if we actually pop it to here, we're only making 2k a snipe. And if we go to 46, it's 1.5k, which is still very good per snipe. You're not really got anything to complain about at that stage. It's a good value per snipe. And of course, once again with this one, compare price is definitely a route that it would be worth going down, because you'll make a decent bit of coinage off doing that, because there's so many players. You know, you might get a Varane pop up, you might get a Saliba, whatever it may be, you've got more options there. So it just makes sense to be on those different kind of verticals with it. Now, the next one we're going to go for is a little bit of a higher budget, so brace yourselves, guys. For this one, we're going to go Premier League, we're going to go Special, we're going to go Defender. We're going to set our minimum to 150,000 coins, or 160. You're going to be looking at Virgil van Dijk, you're going to be looking at Ledley King, and you've also got Rise here as well, but let's just check. We may have to knock this to a centre-back filter potentially. Let's have a look at how much Rise goes for. Rise goes for 157k, which means he cannot be involved in this filter. So we're just going to knock it down to centre back. You've got Company, Virgil, and King. So realistically, it's a King and Virgil mostly. You have to put the minimum to 160 because Lamptey's max price is 160. So this makes it a little bit of a better filter. So you're looking at 220 right now for Ledley King. EA tax on that is going to be about 11k. So if we go down to 200,000 coins, we are making 9k per snipe on Ledley King. We're making about 20 or 30k per snipe on Virgil van Dijk. And if we get a Vincent Company, I will probably have a heart attack, so let's hope that doesn't happen, because that would be, I think, a 650k profit, which would be pretty nice. I can't lie, that would be absolutely lovely. It would be a good way to resolve or make up for the fact that we've missed every single other snipe that we've gone for today, and we've been essentially in the mud. Now, obviously with this one, you can easily do compare price. You can see there's two there, so we can have a look through. You can see they're coming up quite quickly as well, so you've got compare price as an option. And of course, Virgil may come up here. If a Virgil comes up for 220k, you're going to get that, whereas if you snipe at 200, it just won't come up in your options. So it might be better off doing compare price just in case you find yourself getting a Virgil, but you've got the options there, and it's a brilliant filter. And to finish off, you've got Special Defender and League One. If you set it to around 11 or 12,000 coins, you've got two cards that are pretty close to the mark here. So it looks like actually they've gone up a little bit in value, which is good. You've got Mercado there as the first one. And if we take off the prize cap, you'll also have Klaus. So you've got Klaus very close behind, not miles off, but also not too close. So it means that there is a filter out of it. And you can see Mercado goes for just over that 12k mark. You should also, from the looks of things, if we go over to, I want to say UEL Road to the Knockouts and French, I think that should be a filter as well. I believe there is two of them. Yes, so we've got Sidala and we've also got Klaus. So once again, another filter. I've even given you an extra one, guys. How can you repay me? Well, subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow.